Hello students, today I am going to teach about respiratory volumes and capacities. So respiratory volumes are four types of the respiratory volumes are there. They are first one tidal volume, inspiratory reserve volume, expiratory reserve volume. So first of all we will discuss about tidal volume. Tidal volume means the volume of air can inhale or exhale during normal breathing. How much amount of air enters into the inside and how much of amount of air releases into the outside. That volume is called tidal volume. This is about normal breathing. How much amount of air inhale or exhale. That amount is called tidal volume. So this tidal volume normally it is about 500 ml in normal person, a healthy person. So this 500 ml amount of volume of air divides into two parts. 350 ml in this 500 ml, 350 ml of air reaches up to alveoli. So this amount is called alveolar volume. Next, remaining 150 ml of air, it remain in the respiratory tract. So that's why that is called physiological dead space volume. Here actual gaseous exchanges takes place in alveolar volume. Gases exchange takes place in alveolar volume. Here gases exchange is not takes place. So that air is called physiological dead space volume. Okay, so this is tidal volume. Tidal volume means normal breathing. During in normal breathing, how much amount of air inhale or exhale. So that is called tidal volume. Next one is inspiratory reserve volume. Inspiratory reserve volume means the volume of air can inhale during forced inhalation. Forced inhalation. When we, for example, I can take long breath like this. I can take long breath. When I can take the long breath, what will happen? Some extra amount of air is enters into the inside along with tidal volume. Tidal volume is a normal breathing. Then during forcible inhalation, some amount of extra amount is enters into inside. So that amount is called inspiratory reserve volume. It is about 2500 to 3000 ml, 2.5 liters to 3000 liter. So forcible inhalation. During forcible inhalation, some extra amount is inhaled. We can inhale extra amount. So that is called inspiratory reserve volume. Next, expiratory reserve volume means the volume of air can exhale during forced exhalation. So forced exhalation, forcibly, for example, forcibly I can exhale the air. Forcibly normal breathing, the tidal volume is entered and tidal volume releases up to outside. Tidal volume enters and releases to outside. But in this expiratory reserve volume, forcibly when we are doing forcible expiration, for example, I can release the air forcibly. What will happen? Tidal volume is releases outside. Along with tidal volume, some amount of air is present in the lungs. That is also released into the outside. So that amount is called expiratory reserve volume. It is about 1000 to 1100 ml. Next, reserve volume or RV. Reserve volume means after forcible expiration. For first tidal volume during exhalation, first tidal volume is releases to outside. Next, forcible exhalation also. When we are doing very forcible exhalation also, this expiratory reserve volume is also comes out. TV is also comes out. ERV also comes out. Still some amount of air present in the lungs. So that amount is called reserve volume. It is about 1000 to 1200 ml. So these are the respiratory volumes and capacities. Next, capacities. So capacities means adding of two or more than two volumes. So adding of two or more than two volumes, as a result we can get the capacities. So in this capacities, first one, inspiratory capacity, IC, inspiratory capacity means the volume of air a person can inhale after normal exhalation. Normal exhalation, first normal exhalation. What will happen in the normal exhalation? TV volume will come out. TV volume, tidal volume will come out. So what will happen then? How much amount of air we can take? That's TV volume we can take. Then IRV also I can take, and TV volume also I can take. So that's why these two together called inspiratory capacity. So here TV is 500 ml, IRV is 2500 to 3000 ml. So finally 3000 to 3500 ml is inspiratory capacity. Then expiratory capacity. So expiratory capacity is opposite to the inspiratory capacity. Here the volume of air a person can exhale after normal inhalation. Inhalation is normal. After normal inhalation. So means TV volume enters into the inside. So how much amount of air I can release? TV volume I can release. Next ERV, expiratory reserve volume is present in our lungs. So that is also exhale into the outside. So this together called in expiratory capacity. So TV volume is 500, ERV is 1000 to 1100, total 1500 to 1600 ml. Next, functional residual capacity, FRC. Functional residual capacity means the volume of air that remain in lungs after normal expiration. Normal expiration is over. Normal expiration means the volume of air released into the outside, the tidal volume released into the outside. So after tidal volume is released into the outside, which amount of air is present in our lungs, that amount is called functional residual capacity. Which volumes? ERC, expiratory reserve volume plus reserve volume. Expiratory reserve volumes are stored in our lungs. These together form the functional residual capacity. So here ERV is 1000 to 1100, RV is 1000 to 1200, total 1100 to 1300 ml. So these are the three capacities. Next, vital capacity. Next capacity is vital capacity. Vital capacity means the maximum amount of air can inhale. The maximum amount of air can inhale or exhale. After forced breathing. So after forced exhalation or inhalation. For example, during forced inhalation. During forcible exhalation. For example, I can exhale my air from my lung. So I can exhale how much amount of air after forced exhalation. How much of amount of air I can take? Tidal volume I can take, IRV, ERV due after forcible exhalation. Same way after forced inhalation, these volumes we can exhale. So this is about vital capacity. The maximum amount of air can inhale or exhale after forced breathing. So here vital capacity means VC. So it's VC is equal TV, tidal volume, plus IRV, inspiratory reserve volume, expiratory reserve volume. These three together form vital capacity. Next, total lung capacity. Total lung capacity means the total inhalation. The total volume of air accommodated in the lungs at the end of inspiration. During inspiration, how much amount of air I can hold in our lungs? Okay, how much of amount of air present in our lungs during inhalation? So that is called TLC, total lung capacity. So it will come TV plus IRV plus ERV plus RV. So we can write this way also. TLC is called VC plus RV. VC means vital capacity. Vital capacity means TV plus IRV plus ERV plus RV. So these are the capacities.